LinkedIn, good morning. Good morning, LinkedIn. How are you on this wonderful Wednesday? Hopefully you are well. And today, it's all about giving you 5 foods that will help you work out your weight on this Work Out Your Weight Wednesday. And that's the theme for today. So coming from the platform of nutrition, hopefully I can get the mic and then start delivering some worthy content on 5 foods that will help you work out your weight. And there is nothing cryptic about that. It just rhymes, and it rhymes nice. So the 5 foods, they are not just random foods, my friends. No, they are foods that start with W. Why not? So the first one that we have is watermelon. So watermelon has a lot of water in it and it keeps you hydrated. That's number 1. Also, what watermelon does, it helps you build immune system. How does it do that? Because it's got some vitamins inside of it and it's got some properties that can really help you do that. It's got some plant compounds in them called carotenoids. Now those carotenoids are, the main compound is beta carotene. Beta carotene is what makes vitamin A. And within a watermelon, you've got something like 21% of your daily allowance with vitamin A. So you know it makes sense to have a bit of watermelon. It's also got some vitamin B, but it's kind of low on the threshold. It's about 3%. It delivers some really good vitamin C properties as well. So watermelon, your friend, keeps you hydrated, got lots of vitamins and minerals inside of it. Wild rice being the second W. Now, what is the distinction between wild rice and normal rice? Well, wild rice is higher in protein. And you want to know something? It's not actually rice. It's a grain. And it first got harvested by the Native Americans way, way back. And because of its shape, it just got considered as a rice. But it's not really a rice. And it's really good for you. Again, got good vitamins, but ultimately it's high in protein. Then we have walnuts. Walnuts, you know, they look like the brain because they're very good for the brain. What they do, they go inside of your body and they release lots of good nutrients, and they have certain fatty acids. They go into the body and they have this special quality where they go into the gut microbiome and they help formulate the gut microbiome. The gut microbiome is like the population of bacteria that you would find. It's not only exclusively in the gut. You've got microbiome in your skin, your flesh. Microbiome is everywhere, and it's the population of bacteria. And what we need to do with that is strengthen it. And how we strengthen it is we get really good foods inside of it, as well as sunlight as well. So much like the soil. So I talk a lot about the earth, and I talk about how you should consider your body as being the soil. And if you do feed your body really well, like nourishingly, you water it, you feed it, you look after it, you take care of it, just like a farmer with his crops, then whatever you plant in that soil is going to then become very healthy. And for a better word, wealthy. And my business, Trainwise, is all about getting your health in wealth. So that's walnuts. As well as that, they got some good fatty acid properties as well. And it's good for the for brain concentration, cognitive dissonance, the balance, the regulation. Then we have wine. Why is wine on my list? Because it's not really a food. It really begins with W, and many people have it. So what I'm here to do right now is not to crush any kind of myth, and I'm not here to support the fact that you're going to be drinking alcohol. What I want to be doing here is have a little comparison and give you a reason why you would choose wine to be part of your healthy lifestyle and help you work out your weight on this wonderful Wednesday. So wine gets made with grapes, okay? So the red wine, the difference between the red wine and the white wine is when the actual grapes get fermented, With red wine, they get fermented with the skin and with the seeds. And because of that, they have loads more plant compounds that get released within the wine, which makes it very, very good for you. So you may have heard antioxidants. So in the air, we have bacteria in the air. Back to the bacteria. Now, it's not very good bacteria, and they're called free radicals. So, anything that's kind of wild and radical, once it starts going into your life, it becomes disruptive. Well, the same thing with the free radicals that are found in the air. Now, what you have inside of you is antioxidants. So they are anti-oxygen. A free radical is oxygen, but it carries bacteria with that oxygen. So as soon as it hits inside of your immune system, your antibacterial properties start working, your defense system start working and breaking that down. Now, red wine has got real good antioxidant properties. Hopefully that makes sense. As well as that, red wine is also good for heart health, not too much of it, and studies have shown that it's good for longevity because it's got something called resveratrol inside of it. That's getting a bit too deep. However, there's loads of scientists out there that can easily describe it better than me, so we won't go there. The only benefit, I would guess, if you want to go on a benefit of the comparison with white and red, is that with white it's just a little bit lower in calories. So if you had a glass of white wine, something like a 200 ml, like standard glass, then you're looking at around 121 calories, whereas the red is about 126. Not a great difference, but that's kind of the more beneficial difference if you're looking for the calories. Now, your fifth one, your number 5, is, again, a bit of a cheeky one, water. Because you are water. Vitality. Vitality means life. So you are drinking life. So as well as you being alive, might as well drink in the substance that will keep you alive. So before I go, let's have a little summary. So your number 1 is watermelon. And remember, that keeps you kind of hydrated, and it's got loads of carotenoids in there, and I explained that previously. Number 2 is going to be your wild rice, and I said it's not exactly rice, but you can go back and listen to what I was saying if you fast forwarded it to the end and waited for the summary. Then you've got your walnuts, and I explained the benefits of it regarding your gut microbiome and how it protects the brain and all your internal organs. And then I went on to the wine and giving you a comparison between white and red and kind of what the differences are with the fermentation properties of that. And then the final one, which was water. And it's a no-brainer, right? So LinkedIn, always stay linked in. And if you find this of value, link it.